Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her right. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bread, I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this bitch in front of the Billy in front of ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I...
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between our visitors and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Leonard. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
At the 40-yard line.
70 ready, go! Nike, let's go! Back at 60, go!
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Tutu gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Tutu. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know, you got...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught out wide. And Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. 45. Drill green.
Man in motion, headed right.
Set.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's got it, complete to Reed. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Set. Red. Cycle. 60 red. 60 red.
Rolling from the gun here. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
22 yellow. 22. Plastic. 6.
Reed now in motion left.
Set.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Leaning back motions right. Throwing now. Another shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of can hit the ground on this side.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Here he is on 3rd and short. It is cut left side. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Black open. Let's go. Black 40. Ready?
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Check smash. Dragon 60. Cowboy
To throw. Here's Leonard. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Inside give here for Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Aguka. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Tootin. Enough for the zone keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
On the sneak, here's Leonard. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Irving. And this is going to end behind the line. Great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow, 22.
They send a receiver in motion right. Working on first down. Complete out to the right. He's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To throw, Leonard. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Looking inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Catch made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On the return, here comes Reed. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Yellow. Black ultra.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet. That's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but Man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hand off to Tootin. He used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a lift to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Irving does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Working quickly here. There's another throw, Irving. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try with Tootin. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Eagle blue. Red cycle. 6. Watch it. 6. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
Hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Black open, blue strike, red 40, right, white. Cut.
They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Field, black open, blue striker. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a one-score game before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons cut it to a field goal game.
Dragons 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Leonard. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Leonard to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. They connect on the deep shot. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brought in. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
31.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready,
They
break.
got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Dog red. Black on red. Cycle. 6. Smack. Red. Right. Ready. Shoot. Yellow. 6.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Steel. Black. Blue striker.
Final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Leonard now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Second down, give to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Looking quickly here.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's complete. This is Anguka. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun here. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing it again here. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Ball red. 50 red. Huge yellow.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set, ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
On the ball.
Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch out now.
Throwing now on 1st down. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Don't look, ready. Left smash. Left side through. Set, ready. Set.
Sticking to the air here. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Blast it. 6, 30, clean back. Strike, white. Blue strike. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Orlando.
Black shot, foot, black shot.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. The Dragons start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 17.
On the gun, it's Leonard. He's got it. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. This makes it up to the 25.
On the ready.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, steel, black. White. Black ultra. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
Black,
49.
95. Cut.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Blue 32, smash, red, green jack. Claws red. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. 10.
Throwing from the gun. That's completed right side. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dragons.
Ready. 32.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over.
Ready, go.
Offense is set. First and 10.
6. Mega. Set. Set. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Dragons come through to tie it in the fourth. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's Leonard to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now it's 2. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Run him to the air now. Gets it through the middle. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
Complete to Brock Bowers.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
48. Dragons 42.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. You, yellow, smash, 52, boom.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air they go on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Black shot. Ready, ready. 50, green. Hey, green. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. White, white. Ready?
Looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
On the set.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Green. Slide through. 33, yellow.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Buccaneers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Let's go now. Go.
Working now from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has him on a quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Get up.
A run here with Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. It's just been a difference maker.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Dragons 42. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Come on. You don't put snap. 10 plus. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
White. Green back. 45. White. Cut.
A throw on 2nd and 10. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons now within 1 score in the 4th.
The first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You know, that middle field open or close, like a single eye or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Absolutely with it. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Dragons have some new life in the 4th!
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Block 40. 22 meter. 10.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Claude set. Ready. Drill green.
Reed will go in motion right. He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready?
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, cut.
Fullback trying to power it across. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. It's Bowles with another catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Sending it to pass. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. He's at the 30. The 10.
Sets up first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dragons emerge as winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.